Salisbury City Football Club was an English football club based in Salisbury, Wiltshire. They were formed in 1947 and played at the Raymond Msenhill Stadium. Salisbury had gained back-to-back promotions in recent years. First to the Conference South in the 2005-06 season by finishing top of the Southern League Premier Division, followed by winning the playoff final in the 2006-07 season to participate in the Conference Premier in 2007-08. They played the 2010-11 season in the Southern League Premier Division after being relegated from the Conference Premier at the end of the 2009-10 season, but managed to win promotion to the Conference South for the 2011-12 season in the first season following their relegation. The club spent 2 seasons in the Conference South before winning promotion to the Conference Premier via the playoffs in the 2012-13 season. In 2014, the club were removed from the Football Conference after failing to pay debts. The club has reformed as Salisbury FC for the 2015-16 season. The club was founded as Salisbury FC in 1947. A previous Salisbury City Football Club existed during the late 19th century, and played in the Southern League Second Division between 1906 and 1911. But the later club did not consider itself to be related. Salisbury immediately entered the Western League and won the Second Division title at the very first attempt. An attendance of 8,902, a figure never beaten, saw the championship decider, a 1-1 draw against Weymouth. Salisbury remained members of the Western League until 1968. Winning the championship in 1957-58 and 1960-61, as well as finishing second on 4 occasions and reaching the FA Cup first round on 4 occasions and the second round once. In 1968 the club was elected to the Southern Football League but met with little success until the 1985-86 season when Salisbury finished as runners-up to Cambridge City and were promoted to the Premier Division, albeit only for a single season. In 1993 the club's name was officially changed to Salisbury City, and in 1994-95 they won the Southern League Southern Division Championship. After redevelopment work at the council-owned Victoria Park, the club was able to step up to the Premier Division, a promotion which had been denied them 2 years earlier due to ground gradings. Salisbury lasted 7 seasons in the Premier Division, but troubles off the field eventually led to the departure of manager Jeff Butler, who had been in the role for more than 17 seasons. Relegation followed and the club came close to being wound up before being saved by a consortium led by one of the club's sponsors, Neville Beale, who was also able to tempt former Southampton player Nick Holmes, at the time living in the USA, to take over as manager in 2002. In the 2003-04 season, Salisbury gained promotion from the Southern League Eastern Division by finishing 6th, but a reorganization of the English Football League system saw them placed in the Isthmian League Premier Division, although after 1 season they were switched back to the Southern League Premier Division, which they won at the first attempt to gain a place in the Conference South. On May 13, 2007, they defeated Braintree Town 1-0 in the Conference South promotion playoff final, earning a promotion spot to the Conference Premier. As well as winning promotion, 2006-07 saw Salisbury embark on one of their most successful FA Cup runs, reaching the second rounds for only the second time in the club's history, where they were drawn against Nottingham Forest. In front of a record attendance at the Raymond Msenhill Stadium of 3,100, Salisbury held Forest to a 1-1 draw live on BBC One. The replay at the City Ground saw Forest progress into the third round with a 2-0 victory, which was broadcast live on Sky. Salisbury's first season in the Conference Premier saw them finish a credible 12th after a run of several wins in the second half of the season. This success continued into the 2008-09 season when they hit top spot in early September. However, this run soon came to an end when they suffered many injuries which saw their form slip. Then an appeal to raise £100,000 in 2 weeks was asked of the fans and the city, but only £33,000 was raised. This was insufficient to keep the club going with the squad they had, which led to cuts. In October 2008 many of Salisbury City's top players went on loan in order for the club to cut costs. In April 2009 the club was put up for sale for £1 in a bid to attract new investors to help the club survive. However, the future of the club remained unclear after it was announced that the club had been unable to find a buyer willing to assume the financial liabilities and debt. On September 3, 2009 Salisbury entered administration clearing debts of £200,000.